Hello, in Malta we're doing some paintings. This painting is by a lady called Josette Caruana, who is still active now, and I see on the internet she's doing digital art, and I think that it might be fair to say she is one of the few, or certainly the only one I know of, who has straddled this epic gulf between normal art to digital art. And if you talk digital art, you are taking in video and NFTs. If you want to know what an NFT is, I think it's best you look it up on the internet. It is the capture and sale of an image, but it is not the copyright or ownership of an image. It is a very, very strange thing, but it's going to become very not dominant in the market. I don't think it's going to become very normal down the line for there to be digital art, moving art, often figurative, not always figurative, and NFTs, as I say, non-fungible tokens. So I'm not suggesting she does NFTs, but she's bridged this gap between the modern era where we are now, 2022, with the old master pedigree drawings. So what we have here is a framed 20th century, I think it's 20th century, could be this side of 2000, painting by a Maltese artist. I don't think necessarily that is actually Malta. I think it could be Malta. I think it's more likely to be Italy, I don't know. It has the reds brickwork in my mind. With Malta, it probably would be more yellow, more gold. But you have a street scene, has a mysterious feel. It's nicely done. It's got a milkiness to it. It's not a fogginess, it's a milkiness, a softness to it. And she's got the lintels, the step lines, the sill lines, and she has the perspective, and it's a meandering street going off into the distance. And it's a pleasing thing. It's mounted well. They have a reddish mount which goes in with the same colour in what I think is brickwork, an ordinary frame. A Maltese framer, Old Theatre Street Valletta. That's a nice thing to have, buying a picture to collect. My feeling is the Maltese don't really get this yet. People tell me often, oh, it's got that frame on it, we'll get a new frame. This has a journey. It's painted by an artist who's Maltese. It's framed when it was painted by a Maltese framer. It has some text on it. I suggest it is possibly by the artist, I don't know. The front isn't signed, so it relies on it. I think this is very important and should be left alone. And it might not be now. This is unfashionable, and it will stay unfashionable for a long time. It might be fashionable again in 50 years, I don't know. But if you're going to collect Maltese art, consider the frame, consider the labels. I've said in previous videos that the Ellis label is a very nice label for me, because if an Ellis label says Kingsway, I know it's pre-74. If it says Republic Street, the same place in a different era, I know it's a Republican post-74 print. So I think there is something to be said for these things. I know it's extremely academic and boring, but that is just a passing comment. It's got a little chip in the frame. I'll perhaps leave that, it can be coloured out quite easily. Anyway, so it's inexpensive. What would it cost in the gallery? A similar amount to what I'm selling it for. Will it climb in value? I don't care whether it climbs in value or not. That is a nice thing to have in your home. I see prints from China, this size, selling for 50 euros or more. I see limited editions, very poor quality limited editions, selling for the same price or more. So I don't care whether it will go up or not. I think it's a lovely thing to have. But because of course, it is a Maltese thing, and it is an original, I think it will go up. And if you're a collector, consider these aspects of it, and I say consider the label on the back. Thank you.